Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
Back to talk one of our guilty pleasure reality shows. This is the McBee Dynasty. This is season 2, episode 9. Make sure to like and subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, especially here on YouTube. Hit that notification bell. All your McBee coverage, all your Bravo coverage, all your competition reality TV coverage. If it's a big time show, we're probably covering it in some way, shape, or form. So give us a subscribe. Brian, we are at the toe of the wedding there, right before the wedding. Everyone is ready. They've done the walkthroughs. A little business to attend to for the McBee family, though, before the wedding, namely coming back to something we haven't really talked about in a while, Brian, the car washes. Car washes were a big thing in season 1. That was the whole kind of premise of the show originally, was the $100 million investment that never ended up happening to build a car wash empire and expand the farm. The last funded car wash was finished. And what better way to celebrate that, Brian, than letting both Russian blondes be on site? And I think we all, without even having to watch the episode, know what happened next.
Yeah, I think again, just watching so much TV, I think this scene was a little fabricated.
I don't think Galina's reaction is fabricated, but I do believe well and dandy that production made sure that Masha ended up at that car wash. I mean, Steve Senior wasn't even there. They didn't show him at least, which was weird if he was there.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him in the background. They would have definitely he would have gotten a name on the bottom left corner.
They would have had him in some scenes. So like, and Steve Jr. talking about like you're showing the text from his dad that he says dad sent to Masha, right? So I mean, this again showing Steve just ducking all the drama. Yeah, look, this isn't going to resolve until Steve gets rid of Masha, right? And for all Steve crap he wants to talk, he hasn't cut this chick loose yet, which makes me wonder, like, what does this chick know now too? If this is reality, like, well, he would have sent this chick jettisoned already. I understood why he held on to Galina so long, but like, what value or what does this girl know? That's like honestly what goes through my mind right now.
Yeah. Well, he's also just I think he's an idiot. Like he could also just be dealing like he might I think he actually likes this kind of stuff.
He thrives off of the drama. He likes being the center of the shitstorm,
Yeah.
the center of gravity, right? The mom has said that a few
Mhm.
times. She's basically insinuated that's like what he thrives on, and that's what he doesn't want her boys to fall into.
Yeah.
One thing too, Brian, I guess I would say that one of the other major headlines of this episode is the payments. They made the fall payment, Brian. They we don't have to worry about them keep saying the $6 million in payments due on the blah blah blah. It was close apparently, but they did make it. Now they obviously have to make it to their next payment, etc. But that was a big through line from the premiere of this season was like we have to hit this payment or else. And I mean, not a surprise, right? They still exist if you look them up on the internet.
Yeah.
But for now, it still seems that the McBees still do own the McBee farm.
Yeah, I think this I didn't think they weren't going to hit it.
No, neither did I, especially because
So,
they have the TV show.
right. They probably I wonder if they actually hit it earlier and they just said it today
It's very
for
true.
episode 9. Just because even just going back to the car wash scene, I felt like a lot of those scenes to me seemed out of order. Like when Galina and Masha were arguing.
They could have easily argued right when they got
Yeah,
there, right?
and
And they
just like
made it seem like it's at
patch it
the
up.
end. Yeah, it's the only thing is too. It's like the investors. I have a good feeling that like these investors basically know the deal already. These are these local bank guys like they showed from last season. I think they already know.
Yeah, they
Galena.
definitely.
I think they know the deal. I don't think it's a big. I don't think it's also probably a big. Besides the fact that they were a new business, it's like they got to know like just like
Hmm.
those dudes the way they are had to account for a big part of why they didn't get 100. I wouldn't give those dudes $100 million.
No,
I
definitely
wouldn't give them
not.
$100.
Yeah, well, they also lost that Bear Bryant. Is it Bear Bryant? What was the name of it? Is that what the name
He's
of the thing was?
something like that, right? But the
The
meat
rib
company,
deal. Lost that.
he's an
Funny.
idiot because he cut all
That's
the fat off the brisket. What a dope! I am glad, honestly. It's humbled him a little bit, right? Like even the thing, like I said, like the soybean and the corn yields were what got them there, and that was kind of like the
Hmm.
land that Cole told them to lease without asking, right? So like
Hmm.
all the things, basically, if you've just said the opposite of what he's called big decisions he's made, they're in good shape.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah.
really fell. That deal fell through. So yeah, you're an idiot, dude. Now you want to bring your dope girlfriend again. They keep posted all over Instagram that they are not together now. It is like done, done, done. But like we are going to get one more. It looks like Kala maybe show up. I guess they're teasing that she's just going to no show the wedding, which I think would be the best course for everybody.
Yeah, just to be like, I did this for me type of
Yeah, so
BS
she got a walk
storyline.
off scene, packing the bags one last time. I thought about it. I got value myself.
Just like, give me a break.
Yeah,
Ugh.
please. Blech.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm happy the show's getting to the end, but I just kind of feel like now that we've pretty much seen 2 seasons now, like when the dad's not there, they also made a statement that the dad, like they made to me, they made it like there was this. I don't remember exactly what the wording
You
was. It was
you
like
just took exactly as soon as you were finished talking exactly what I was going to bring up.
that he like they made like I think it was
They
Steve
made a
Jr.
teaser. They sat around the fire there at that wedding thing and said that like now that this car wash business is settled, Dad's coming back, and they
Yeah,
all kind of were like, and they all just were like quiet in this circle,
yeah.
like
I mean
Cole. They
that
look
would
at
be
Cole and
good.
he's just like chewing on his lip, like
That would be good for the viewers. I don't know if it's good for everybody else, but definitely good for the viewers.
they're like, I guess it's really gonna be a family farm again. Nightmare.
Yeah.
But again, there is no. I'll give you one season like that, but like you, there it no. I do not want season three without senior. Period. I'm sorry. I
No,
don't even
me
care if we got to
neither.
wait 3 years for it. If he's got to go to jail or something, like I don't care. But I don't want. I don't need the brothers again. Like there's nothing. This was a good. This is a fine storyline. What happens in the vacuum of the dad being gone, and
Yeah.
that's fine. But like he's not dead, right? Like if the guy was dead, then yeah, that would be the premise of the rest of the show. He's literally hanging out in Nashville right now. Like
Yeah.
they sold that house too, Bry, right? So like there
Yeah.
is no more
Nowhere
Nashville
to go.
house for him to hide out in.
Right. Yeah.
It's listed for like 1.3 million or something.
I wonder where that is because I was there last year.
Yeah, I was there a couple years ago
Yeah,
for a
I want to
bachelor
know how
party.
close it actually is to
It
like
said it was a
Strip.
few blocks away. I don't know. You could look up the listing, but it says it's close to Broadway. Now, I stayed in similar type houses, and they weren't like right on Broadway. They were, you had to get in the Uber or whatever and drive for a few minutes. But like either way, I'm sure it's a pretty prime spot, regardless.
Yeah,
Like,
it all depends on how you define close.
yeah, it's true. What's Nashville close?
Right. Like, is it walkable or is it like you said, Uber? Like to me,
Is it a
close is
5 minute
walkable.
Uber or a 5 minute walk?
Yeah.
Two very different things.
Right.
Um, Yeah, look, this finale, I'm hoping for sparks, Brian. We know the wedding's going to happen. The prenup's not happening. It seems like I mean, I don't even think she'd honestly really care. Like, it doesn't, like,
I'm glad it didn't cave into the prenup.
yeah, dude,
I also think it's another fake storyline.
you don't have to do it this, again, if this is what Junior's saying, you do the opposite.
Yeah. Right. When in doubt, don't do
Also,
it.
like if your mom's telling you not to do it, it's like a pretty good indicator. Your mom is like very successful, very like well adjusted outside of once being married to your father. Like that is like the worst thing that she's ever done. So like I would go with what she says.
Right. And also to like do it now where it's like not even brought up until this point, I think is also just
Well,
really
also the fact that he drew it up without asking him. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I couldn't get it drawn up in time." It's like, who the hell actually told you to draw it up, dude? Like, don't
yeah.
worry, I got Allie's social security number from your bureau. So it's like, do less, dude. Like, worry about your own girlfriend. But
Right. Exactly.
look, it'll be nice. We'll get it. We'll get the finale. I don't think we'll get a reunion. I'm hoping,
No.
like I said, though, for at least like a couple of them on Watch What Happens Live next Monday. You know what I mean? Just for the
They
finale.
should get Kala, honestly.
I think you got it. Well, I've always said you need if you get seniors. That's seniors who you need to get. But I don't know
I
if
don't
the
think they're
state.
gonna get him.
I don't think the state will let them leave. So
Kala,
I
I
think
think
you'll get the
Kala's
same
good.
too. I think you get Junior and Galina. Galina would be good.
They
Galina
can
would
play the game like horror not.
Andy would love Galina. He would get a crack at. He would like want her to go out with him after. So, like I said, guys, if you're into Bravo shows, check out our playlist. If you're into interviews of cast members, we got that. If you're in the Netflix shows, competition shows, all those playlists are right here on the YouTube channel. Also, check out our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at The Reality Guys. But until next week's finale, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.